Warning, listeners. That's all right. This gonna hit though. This is gonna hit every time. All right, you ready for real? All right. Yo, check it out. Warning, listeners, AnTellEm Podcast is an entertainment podcast show. Some opinion and statements are exaggerated. The views expressed are solely those of the individuals saying them and do not, I repeat, do not reflect the opinions of AnTellEm, our respective AnTellEm affiliates, and those who contribute to making this show. We want you to listen. Always remember, AnTellEm.
So y'all gonna edit all this out?
I mean, it look like
Probably.
Mic out of his mouth.
sometimes it's good content. Sometimes it's good content.
Who that
If
fuck
this
out
get
of
edited in, I know
You
who
got
did
though.
it.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir. We in the building, man.
Big
Gotta
Scooney,
start
Big
back with the energy
Smooth.
and shit.
Hell yeah, Big Scooney, Big Smooth. Y'all know.
Y'all know we all got a clock. So it's shot o'clock first.
Yes,
All
sir.
brother
Get
pod.
up in there.
All brother.
let's get it.
Literally. Funny as shit though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually
Brother
all
pod.
brother pod.
This show is.
And tell them Brother Pod edition.
And even more funny, the big brothers is on this couch.
That's
on the couch.
That shit crazy.
That
Just
shit.
the winning side.
And bro,
funny.
hey, we got the
Hey,
youth behind
They don't
this.
want us to bring the bench
Right.
press back out.
They really don't. They can't look for shit though at all.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to help
Now
me
y'all
bring
know,
the bench
y'all, know
press
y'all
back
still
out.
recovering. Cut it out.
Whole time.
Y'all know that
I
next
just
week.
woke up.
No
and
cap.
was
No
shaking.
cap. No cap. I'm good. I
swear to God, I am too.
You can do another. You can do
that-
another.
that-
You can do
another.
10 this time.
I can do 15.
Oh yeah. After
I swear to God.
doing what we just did, I know both of us
No,
can feel
because-
good. Oh yeah.
I only burnt out. I was bad technique, and I doubted myself. I could have did 15.
Hey, you know what?
I should. I could.
And I kept telling him that from the beginning. I
Shot
said
at his shit.
it's not about the weight; it's the technique and
technique.
how you
Yeah.
lift. I'm half his size.
Cause
Yeah,
It's the
it's
technique
definitely
and
the
how
I'll
you
say
do it.
this.
The
A big
first,
part of that is breathing too.
Hey,
That helped me so
hey,
much.
Tell
time.
him, hey,
the first 7, I did not breathe.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
you definitely want to
that
get
nigga
past mine
held
at that
his
point.
breath for 7 fucking reps.
Yeah,
So
I've done that before.
Hey, if I would have breathed, I would have hit 15.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been talking shit.
That nigga was
Hey.
fighting the air.
But I am the ultimate younger brother, little brother. Like, I went ahead and got my shit out the way.
Oh, he
and I'll
did.
say
That nigga set
you
the
can
bar
only
right
go
quick.
up from here.
He
I'll do
literally
this
set
shit.
the bar.
I didn't do one.
He got it off the
right
rack.
here. It was like, rack that
Rack
shit
that
back
shit,
again.
yeah.
I was like, I ain't even finna try it. I'm not finna have no dick swinging contest.
Hey,
Some,
this nigga funny
you know?
as hell.
Niggas,
Pause.
why your brother trying to have a dick swing contest? See? First thing come out
Funny
his
as
mouth.
hell.
All right, let me get the pod started.
Right. Go ahead, hit that intro, bro. Hit that
All right.
intro, man.
Yo, this your boy P from AnTellEm Podcast. We got the special guests in the building. We got both our little brothers in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So today on the podcast, you got your boy P, co-host.
EJ Finesse, Mr. Slight Work, Light Work. Let me show him how that mic work shit, man. I already know the fuck going on, man. Tell him shit, man.
Then we got my little brother, Dusabe27.
Yeah, you know.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
what's
sir.
up.
Then you got
My little brother in the building, Big Smooth, Big Scooney in the building, man. Tell him what's
y'all,
up, bro.
Let's go. Big Scooney, Big Smooth. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, if you know me from back in the day, it's Don Julio. Y'all know what it is, bro.
Oh, God.
funny as hell. So we gonna start the podcast off today.
Got the juice wasted.
Go ahead, bro. Just talking about that shit.
We gonna start the pod talking about the T.I. situation and how he had to whoop his son ass. Well, not really whoop, but you know him.
Nah, that
them
man
up.
said, you
Hey,
can't
look
do
here. You can't do shit with me.
Little
That's
nigga.
what I'm
Can't do
Hell
shit.
yeah, he balled his ass up.
He's like, what you wanna
King
do?
had his phone
Can't
in
do
his
shit
hand,
with me.
fake recording, thinking it was sweet.
Now, keep in mind, we all didn't watch VH1. We know how this nigga King grew up.
Bro,
He tried to cat.
that nigga tried to
Tell
press big
everybody
time.
he ain't no silver
I've been
spoon
seeing
kid.
that.
There's nothing wrong with growing up with a silver. I grew up in the suburbs, right? I spent a lot of time on the west side of Chicago. I feel like what he was better off being like, look, I didn't have a silver spoon per se. I still had to, work for what I had.
Right.
But
Which is true.
It wasn't as
Was it really?
gutter. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I can look at how T.I.
In the
was
sense,
talking.
yeah.
He
You know,
did the whole,
based
he
on what
stayed
you
with his
see on the
grandma
show,
shit and
yeah.
everything right. And I'm sure Tip and Tiny both busy as hell. They not
Yeah.
regular people.
Yeah,
you know what
but
I'm saying? So I'm sure.
My thing would be to that is I make millions. Even my kid did. if your kids will live with your parents, you not tossing your parents no money for the kids.
I mean, yeah. I
Everything you
definitely
need,
am.
I'm still finna take care of.
But at the same time,
so you still kind of silver spoon.
But if my parents is not there, you always have people like, hey, Pusha T say all the time, I had both parents in the household. I chose to live the life that I live.
That's why
so
I
you
tell
can
people
have
all the
both
time. I
parents
thought
there,
that gangster shit was cool.
You
personally.
can choose to be like, nah, I'm finna go, you know what I'm saying, hop off the porch. Cause that's just what I that's what I want to do.
personally thought that gangster shit was cool as fuck. I was steadily trying to prove my, like, if I'm with Big Bro and them, let me go on here and show them I can hang. I didn't have to, but I chose to. And then I'm like, I'm out west, like, I'm finna move how I'ma move. Cause now I'm trying to, that's, I tell people all the time, where you grew up and where you were raised are two different things.
Facts.
Like where I grew up, where I aged at was the suburbs. That's South Suburb. Where I grew up, like matured at, that was the West Side. That's 5500. That's Roosevelt and Karloff. I learned some shit on Roosevelt and Karloff. I learned some shit on 5500, like going out on Madison and them. Like motherfuckers can look at me. Like I said, I could walk from Madison to Austin. I could walk from Madison to Austin to motherfucking Madison to Cicero. And motherfuckers, I don't have a name. I'm not no street nigga. Like, I don't have a name. But motherfuckers be, that's bro, tall bro, dark skin with the dreads. Oh, yeah, he cool. Like, he cool. Like, he ain't on shit.
That's what's up. They know me. I'm cool.
Yeah, like, I'm cool.
It was a time I like to be on foot. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm immobile, that mean I ain't meant to go. I ain't meant to be there.
I'm starting to get like that. I enjoy my little time on the train. You feel me? And then I discovered them scooters you could rent. Some of them like really cheap.
Hey, he the one put me. He the one put me on. I have a monthly pass because of this nigga.
Oh yeah, I love them
motherfucking scooty bikes and shit.
The Lime bikes, the Lime scooters. I have a monthly pass because of this nigga. He hit me with the bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's cheap.
It's cheap.
That shit is $7.
I
$7
would
for
gladly
unlimited
hop on
unlocks.
one of them motherfuckers and go ahead go. I'm only going to the gas station. I'm not finna hop in my car.
And this ain't no free promo, man. We need that sponsorship line.
Send it all.
It's definitely line because the other ones be taxing.
Oh yeah, the other ones are bullshit.
Scooty bikes.
We look.
All the rest of them.
You know what? I did the scooty bikes when I was in LA.
Downtown, they got the lift ones though. They not taxing too hard, and they go a little faster than the lift.
Them motherfuckers go like 45, bro.
If you go
through the Hollywood Hills on them bitches, yo, like what? Go ahead, bro.
If you peep the downtown, you can't take a line downtown.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I'm saying.
You can't take the line scooters. You can't take them downtown.
You can't take the line. Yeah,
you'll get your ass hurt.
I learned that the hard because I work downtown and it just cut off on me.
Yeah, cut off.
Yeah, you can't.
You'll get hurt.
They got a perimeter around.
It's a radius.
If you ride down Austin,
Get the
it cut
fuck
on and
outta
off, bro.
here.
It's
It's
gonna
a
fuck your
radius
head
on
up. If you ride down
Only
Austin, it cut on and off.
I learned how to finesse them
Y'all
scooter
just put me on.
ones.
I ain't know that shit.
The ones you sit down on, I learned how to finesse them from. Shout out to the homeless people in Hollywood, bro.
Funny
How
as
you finesse
hell.
They put a string around the button to keep it on 24/7. It's no cutting off. Like, you know how
Get the
if you
fuck
want to
outta
come
here.
to a stop, you let off the button, you hit the brake and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
Nah. Them homeless people in Hollywood, bro, folks popped out that tent. He was like, don't take the
Not out the tent.
They everywhere
Man,
out there,
the
bro. I
tent.
went to Santa Monica Pier, all of that shit, bro. They don't take the string off that button, bro. You can still come to a full, complete stop.
With the brake.
Even with even with that button fully pressed down. They was like, don't take that string off. It was like, if you want to use it, go ahead. Just, do you mind bringing it back? I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. I rode to the motherfucking dispensary with that bitch. It was like a 15-minute ride on that scooty bike, bro. Came back, I was like, hey, here you go. Appreciate it. The string was still on there. It was, and that motherfucker run 24/7. You don't have to pay.
As hell.
If one person pay, we all pay. Everybody eats, B.
Funny as
Y'all funny as fuck.
Tie strays around the motherfucker so we can all eat, B. That's what I'm saying.
Hell nah, you funny as fuck. Funny as shit though. Y'all funny as fuck. Cause y'all got all our
Yeah, we
just
done went
saying.
we done went to
Nah, but
line scooters.
As far as the
we need
T.I.
the
King
sponsorship,
situation, hey, beat y'all kids' ass, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
the world
these
missing
little
that.
motherfuckers.
The world missing ass whoopings.
Terrible.
They are missing that.
These
shit.
kids
world
are
is
so
missing-
bad.
The world missing ass whoopings.
Like, I got a homie, not gonna name drop. Shout out to you though. She was just telling me how, cause she do counseling and stuff. She was was counseling kids for a little while. 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, girls talking about how they lost their virginity, how they sneak niggas in the back door type shit. That's not cool. That's not cute. Cool. That's not cute. That's not acceptable. Beat y'all kids' ass. Like, beat them, man.
How old are they?
10, 12, 11, all time.
Oh, yeah, not that age.
That shit is crazy. Like
15, 16, 17.
I mean, once you add that teen to the end, you kind of ready to go. I mean,
He just said, "Hey, once you got the team, you go get your own place."
Once you in that sophomore, junior year of high school, motherfuckers,
I ain't gonna lie.
we was
all right.
You getting active?
If I'm 17, 18, senior,
even if you only tickling some shit,
if you was a freshman coming into the door,
right? You doing something
as a senior male. You a freshman coming into the door. We knew y'all was easy pickings. Easy pickings, bro.
Not easy.
I had a shorty. Quick story. I had a shorty put her line in my phone. She probably 14, 15. This my senior year. I'm texting back and forth with her, right? Not on no serious shit. She gets telling me how she sneak niggas at the back door. Why her mama text me talking about, I ruin your fucking life. My daughter's this age. Woo. Hey, lady, you got it. I'm not even trying to get home.
Nigga.
I get to school that following Monday. She walked past me and was like, sorry, bitch, don't talk to me.
Look, your mama might see me right now.
Right, she might get
Probably
tagged
in the
like
classroom.
Don't talk
Right.
to me. I'm not trying to catch that case. Like, you tripping.
Look, you gotta
It
tell,
wouldn't
hey,
be a
you
case,
wearing
though.
a wire. Look, you can't talk to her.
Look, it wouldn't have been the case, but I don't get that time. Look, y'all know from Big Sconey, Big Smooth don't deal with drama. Big Sconey needed fucking Pooh Shiesty bands, but Big Smooth, I don't deal with no drama, none of that shit.
Funny as hell.
Where my pinky ring at?
Nah,
Let's
I would
Hey,
say
Nah, speaking of pinky rings, though, you gotta like flex that one. You down
you
there.
fuck with that?
You hurt my eye earlier.
Motherfucker got the cluster on that
I
motherfucker.
appreciate
Yeah.
I appreciate the flower
I
cluster.
saw that. I was like, well, can I call myself a rapper if I don't got a pinky
That's
ring?
what I
Look,
said.
look, shout out to the
then-
fiance,
don't
man.
got no ice on.
This was a nice
At
gift
least
for
I
the
got the
fiance.
motherfucking
Yeah,
VVS.
she's
right away.
You feel me?
Facts.
I got the VVS.
appreciate
it. Yeah,
Bro
congrats to
gifted
y'all
me
for
the
sure,
first
bro.
roll
Appreciate it,
and
appreciate
shit.
it.
Shout out to bro. He, for doing this thing, grown man shit, man.
Trying, man. Trying, one step at a time, man. One step at a time.
But I'll get back to the subject. The T.I. and King shit. Whoop y'all kids' ass.
Hell,
Most
man.
definitely.
Whip your kids.
Ass whoopings, like EJ said, is missing.
Definitely.
Kids nowadays are extremely too disrespectful.
And
They
feel
use a
entitled
lot
to
of
disrespect.
profanity. They don't respect their elders. I feel like it's a disconnect between the 90s and the 2000s and the 2000s with the 2010s. Like all that is.
Oh yeah.
hell,
Every
it's
year
fucked
it's
up.
a gap.
Hell yeah.
It's a gap.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
like,
gap.
man, teach your kids. I had to tell a nigga earlier, like, bro, when you was born, he was like, oh, born. I think he said like 2004, 2000. I said, nigga, I'm
You
not
a child.
I'm old enough to be your dad.
Yo,
For
what
real.
Dave Chappelle? Yo, no shit.
For real.
Like,
for
you
real.
a
Stop.
baby,
I'm
man.
not
It's
one of
a-
those people you can
And
play
then
with.
this generation of kids, like, not even necessarily just kids, it's really the teenage group. Like that 14 to like 17 group.
They
They,
feel like they
are
supposed
out
to be
here.
like that.
Not even just how ignorant and rude they are. They're out here killing each other off left and right. Like when we
Yeah, crazy.
10 years from now, it's gonna be a major gap from like the kids that's like 9, 10, 11, 12 right now. They not gonna have big homies.
Hell,
Cause they all are killing
But
each
they
other.
don't even
It's gonna
respect
be
the
a
big
big
homie no
ass
more.
gap where it's gonna go from these 8, 9, 10-year-olds to the 20-year-olds. Because the ones that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, they gonna be all gone.
Oh, yeah.
They all
Y'all
smoking
seen
each other.
You seen the videos of the kids? They was graduating. They all start shutting off their switches.
They
that
yeah.
shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
But
See,
that's
what's
what
on-
I'm
Shout out to the graduation part.
Yeah.
Look,
But
Yeah,
still,
right,
the fact
yeah. At
that
least
you know
y'all
what I'm
that's how you
saying.
graduate with a switch.
Yeah,
Like, why you can't just
it's like
graduate
the fact you thought
And
that
that's-
was cool.
But that go back
Yeah,
to
that
parenting
too.
too. Cause
That's a fact. That's
who
a fact.
taking that picture? And then you be upset when they try to route the wrong motherfucker, and the wrong motherfucker get them.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm happy you brought up the whole parenting thing too, because this is my whole strife with the parenting thing. They want everybody. See, I feel like all police ain't the problem, all white folks ain't the problem.
It's
so on
not.
and so forth. But I feel like before you go out and placing blame on for motherfuckers, correct your own home first. If
That's
you
a
don't know
fact.
where
That's
your
a
son,
fact.
your daughter
That's a
at,
fact.
that's your problem. Don't be putting the blame. Oh, we don't have nowhere to put our kid. They don't have nothing to do. We played Uno in the crib before we left the crib. We played we did shit in the crib first. We learned how to do this shit in the crib
nothing wrong
first
with putting them in after school programs. It's way more after school programs than it was back in the day.
That's
way
a fact.
more.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Like, man,
it's more availability to shit. It's more things open, and then a lot of it goes to this generation of parents, the ones that do have those teenage kids. A lot of them are more entrepreneurial than back in the day.
Speaking of, before I just bumped into corporate. He was at an event where they was letting the kids like present their ideas, like Shark Tank. So he was a guest.
And we need more of that.
And I feel like though,
it's I love that we feed into it. We got to continue to feed into their entrepreneurship.
I definitely like that. Now the only thing that's the disconnect with it is because this generation is more entrepreneurial, we're away more because you need more time to dedicate towards whatever you're trying to start. But our parents, our generation was more 9 to 5. So you knew what time motherfuckers was coming home. You knew what time you had to be here. You know what I'm saying? You knew when that light went off on the street. You knew you had to be home. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot more specific time constraints. Right. It was a lot more specific time limits on what you could do, when you could do it, because you knew your parents was working
and
this
that made us more militant.
With this generation being more entrepreneurial,
it's free.
Motherfucker might show up at 3 in the afternoon, 3 in the morning. Right. It's like whatever my schedule is as a parent. Structure. Right. I don't know. You as a child don't know when you gonna see me. Because I got some shit I'm trying to get up off the ground. So I might be busy all day. I might be free all day. You don't know what my life is gonna be like. So
that's not to knock anybody that's entrepreneur doing that shit. You working from home, none of that shit. Do your shit. We want you to see 6 figures plus from here on out.
Sure. That's just a give and take of it.
But come up with a scheduled time to see your kids.
You gotta still have shit.
You gotta invest in family. You gotta invest in family.
That balance is deep in terms of family and just life in general. Like when you got the bread, you so busy getting the bread, you missing the time for XYZ. When you got all the time, you missing the money.
Fuck that. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Some of these motherfuckers got all the time and just don't want to do what the parents want to go outside and shake ass.
That's a fact though. That's
what it is. And I'm gonna blame the niggas. I'm not gonna. We are missing.
Speak on it, bro. Go ahead.
We are missing the dads and his lifestyle.
Definitely.
For sure.
Like, okay, that's a fact. For sure.
Like, understandable. No slight towards you. Or so y'all are great, and y'all just got fucked up baby mamas. I mean, not you.
Damn, look, my situation is going okay.
But because I seen the process.
I'll shoot my shit down. I'm doing good right now.
I seen the process, and some of y'all are bitter people, but when you disconnect your child from their father, a lot of shit get to run free, and they have no male guidance. So now you out here shaking your ass being a little thot, and then your daughter out here shaking their ass being a little thot, and y'all thotting together.
You know what? So
no, you laughing. I seen that shit on the bus.
Oh, I believe you.
Coming from a different situation in my past, not to bring up the past, but I came from a semi-different situation. Shorty wasn't shaking ass, but she came across in a way, ladies, if y'all want a man, then y'all gotta let the man be a man.
Facts.
That's a fact.
100%.
You cannot expect to be loved unconditionally, but love your man under the conditions. That cannot happen.
Hey, preach one time for him. Preach, bro.
I done came from a situation where I'm trying to be the dad. I'm trying to enforce shit. I'm trying to have your back. But you got shit set up away. And that's no slight to you. You done dealt with it's been y'all 3, y'all 2, or whatever the case is for
y'all
so many
6,
years,
y'all
right? So
6.
you used to something to a certain extent. If you want a man, you have to let that man be a man.
Talk about it.
As a man, it's in me to enforce shit. If you saying, hey, put y'all pajamas on. If I hear that shit twice, it's already under my skin. I'm already in that room. What your mama just say? Now, once I come in, I know it's your daughter. I know it's your son or whatever. Don't stop me. Back me up when I say, what your mama just say? Put your pajamas on. Don't stop me from doing that. I'm not finna hurt your kid because we in this together, right?
Yeah, have a better understanding that I know my lines that I'm not gonna cross.
We in this together. I'm not finna beat the hell out of her or him for not putting their pajamas on. Listen to your mama.
Right.
I'm here to reinforce, just like she here to back me up.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's too many mamas that's out there like, oh no, I ain't gonna let nobody touch my kid. Oh no, I ain't gonna.
And that's what they
We
think.
understand y'all got y'all way of life, but we are here to help just like y'all here to help us. You can't be expected to be loved unconditionally when you the one that got the kids. And me personally, I don't have kids. I'm stepping into a situation. If I don't have kids and I'm willing to accept you and your kids unconditionally, you gotta accept me unconditionally. You gotta accept my bullshit just like I accept your bullshit. Not saying the kids are the bullshit, but you have shit behind you. You have baggage. Accept my baggage, accept my way of life, just like I'm accepting yours. Don't be a certain way towards me and I'm trying to help you out. We gotta have a meeting of the minds. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say I agree with you too. And then
bro, had to
feel
vent
like
for a second.
I'm just saying.
That nigga gotta get some off his chest right quick.
Because motherfuckers been, that was a personal. Because motherfuckers, I haven't said shit about shit, but motherfuckers got my back, and they definitely been telling me that motherfuckers been saying shit about me, and I ain't saying shit about nobody. I'm happy. I'm living my life.
Yes,
Okay.
And that's that.
Well, I would say I agree with you again.
Just saying.
But and parenting too, if you feel like support me, right? If I say some shit, support me, then put me to the side and say, hey, all right, not like this.
Right,
Or,
right. You ain't got to do everything in front of somebody.
Why like this? Like, let's have that, because we got to look like a team. We got to be a unit.
That's a fact.
Out there.
Motherfuckers was definitely brought up on something. If you a man, don't say no shit in front of the ladies or none of that. Bring it to the side. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You might have fucked up saying this. Like,
'Cause-
you know what I'm saying? Hey, you came across this way. You know,
I tell motherfuckers that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if I talk to the chick and I don't agree with what you say,
and that's
I'm not
cool.
gonna never say it right then and hey, when we get in the car, you was out on
Hey, you tweak, bro.
You tweak
That's
hard
a
and
fact.
shit.
And if you my homie, I'm supposed to accept that anyway. You my homie. You supposed to be looking out for my best interest anyway. So I'm gonna accept it.
Now,
Like, you
whole
my
time
brother.
talking about how y'all speak to the chicks, that's a great segue to our next topic because I think this brother needed some counseling.
that nigga don't speak to
on
him
how to speak because
he don't
like,
speak.
hey,
Did you roofie me?
look, this nigga, y'all, look, it's videos out, it is pictures out, it's
That's
looking
tough.
bad for that man.
That's
Diddy,
tough.
brother love, not looking good out here in these streets.
I mean, I ain't checked nothing since I read the lawsuit on him. I ain't even.
Man,
Diddy, don't
it
counsel
is
me.
a whole live that Diddy posted that resurfaced where Cassie is wrapped up in a blanket on the ground and Diddy is recording her talking about, now you want to run away, now you want to hide. This how the fuck motherfuckers gonna act now? And is like recording her. She's wrapped up in a blanket, like she is balled up
Oh, yeah,
on the
she's
floor.
balled up.
She is balled up
and
on
then
the
he
floor.
took her out of town.
Oh yeah, and
But-
now the
You know
young
who posted
jock who? Oh, 50. 50 been snapping, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to
50 been
Curtis.
trying
snapping.
to
Shout
tell
out to
us for the
Curtis,
longest.
man. That
Like
nigga
I
been
said
snapping.
last
You said
time.
what?
He been trying to
If
say
it
it
wasn't
for
for
the
two
longest.
quarters, I wouldn't even be put my 2 cents in. So shout out to you,
Look,
bro.
and then it's been shit like the Young Jock interview on Vlad TV. 50 reposted that where Young Jock was talking about they was at dinner one night and the white woman walked in who had the shaved head. Diddy looked at her, saw how she looked at Cassie and was like, you shaving your head tomorrow. Vlad looked at y'all. I mean, it wasn't Vlad interviewing him. I forgot who was interviewing Jock, but he looked at him and was like, you know, so what did Cassie do? He was like, shit, she shaved her motherfucking head. She just nodded her head and was like, okay.
Yeah, that's
Like
That's
it was
crazy.
complete and total control in that
That's-
situation.
yeah.
Then the other dude who came out, which ironically enough
crazy.
was another Vlad interview, his ass came out talking about motherfuckers be beating how he is built or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Talking about how he be beating shit up and then gonna chime in and say, oh yeah, Diddy didn't see me. He know how the fuck I get down. Like 50 is reposting all of that shit. He snapped.
Now he had an archive,
Bro,
saved
he
up.
got a whole.
But you know what?
He got a flash
He
drive
was
that
waiting
was
for
ready
this
to go.
moment.
Now,
Yeah.
all girls sent them clips. I think she the one with she
I was
bought
gonna say,
I think
all
she
the
sent
dark
them because I
skin.
Dark skin chick.
Yeah.
with the short. I think she had short hair. Cassidy. I think Cassidy.
You think Cassie did it?
Because of we can't to agreement. I can't do shit now, but I know this nigga can't stand
yeah,
you. So
yeah.
hey, anytime I want to get some rights off, hey 50.
Nigga, cause 50 snapping right now. He just posted the picture of 50 with the Diddy with the R. Kelly face.
Yeah, that was
so. I seen somebody. Y'all go ahead, my bad.
The question is, do you think Diddy did it though?
Diddy did it. South Park. Shout out to South Park.
The question is,
did it.
What, you gotta finish that sentence. What? Because that's a wide, vast of things that Diddy do.
We talking about the allegations.
What didn't Diddy?
What did Diddy did it?
Do you think he raped them, verbally abused them?
Yes.
I don't know about that R word, but
that's what they saying because they was under the influence when he took advantage of that.
P.O. Cosby.
That would be considered that. I'm not gonna say that because I fuck with.
Did
Bill.
you roofie me?
I think whole time. Side note. Don't slide on Bill like that because Bill did not rape them women. You come to my hotel willingly at fucking 3:00 in the morning.
But what if we was just in the club? What if we ain't make it to the hotel room? What if we was just in the club, we talking, and I didn't notice my drink bubbling?
Man, even if you said that you was gonna come slide on me at 2 a.m. If I then feel the need to roofie you, this has now turned into something that's going to start with allegations afterwards.
That's what Diddy did. That's what Diddy did. But Bill, they say Bill was doing the drinks too. So it was a.
But if your tolerance is, hey, I pop one of these a night.
That's what I'm saying. That's like being around an ex-popper and he put an X pill in your drink. Like, well, I'm off this shit too.
Right.
You gotta be off X too.
Right. That's what you take. Your body, your tolerance different.
Because I feel like they just knew. They knew.
They knew.
They probably knew they was gonna have some fun, but that doesn't mean it's okay to drug me.
I think
if I said I want to have fun,
I think they knew.
If you go,
right,
I think that
they knew they was getting what was in the drink. I don't think you roofed them.
If you go to Studio 54, which has a reputation,
which whole time has a Netflix show,
it has, and I've watched
raw as hell.
I've watched every documentary on Studio 54. If you go to Studio 54, you know what's expected. That's all I'm saying. So at that point, if your drink bubbling, it shouldn't be a surprise. Just saying.
I mean, that still don't make it right.
These
niggas thought this was okay type of thing. We're not saying this was right.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right.
This is content.
Right.
I'm not saying it's right.
Refer to the disclaimer.
Well, I'm not saying it's right, but it's a known fact what went on that balcony at Studio 54.
What went on the back of the Studio 54? It was
54? A cesspool. It didn't matter.
Damn.
It didn't matter if you wanted it or not. If you had a dress on, you was getting it. It didn't matter if you was a male or female. If your pants,
they was nasty.
You was getting
nasty.
It. That's Studio 54.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying.
Nigga, that was something else.
The motherfucking owner, one of the owners.
Right, one of the owners.
He was one of the people that passed shit out.
He was out there. One of the owners was a serious businessman that was about his finances. The other owner was a celebrity, you know what I'm saying, type that was like,
he found an investor.
He wanted to be cool with the celebrities and shit.
You need that person because he's the one that's gonna draw the people.
The attention.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for, too much, if it wasn't for him running his mouth, because they said that he did the article where he was like, we making more money than the mafia. Yeah. And that's when the people got on, the IRS got on his ass. And that's what got everything shut down. Yeah.
Damn. But Uncle Sam don't play that shit. You make more money than who?
Right.
Come check it out.
As soon as he said that,
them niggas make more money than me too.
Right. And it was like the very next day.
The mafia is
that is the IRS.
That's what I said. You making more money than me too.
Right.
Shit.
The mafia made a call. Hey, you see this fool?
Right.
Get him.
Motherfucker Capone called him and was like, this motherfucker.
Because they test on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Because we talking about allegations and shit. That NBA shit. Josh Giddey.
Oh yeah. Josh Giddey just.
So allegedly he was dating a minor, which I'm gonna say like this: nobody know how old she is, but the rumor is
she know how old she is.
She do 16, 17.
Yeah, the rumor I saw said it was years ago, and she was about 16, 17.
But they said they made him around 19, 20.
I think the thing that makes this as big a story as it is because people like Malika Andrews,
fuck that bitch,
like did the whole
what's up
can't trust that story on Ime Udoka fucking with you know what I'm saying, shorty, even though they are two grown ass adults, And you know what I'm saying, she never came out and said that he raped me or did anything wrong, or it was just the fact that we had, you know what I'm saying, a situation.
And she name dropped, but she never name dropped her. She wanted to keep her a secret.
Right. She made sure to point out Ime's wrongs, but never mentioned her or whatever, say anything about her. All right, now fast forward to Josh Giddey's situation happening. Now Josh Giddey happens to be a white man from Australia.
Don't forget about the NBA player too.
Malika is known for that. They already had clips of her during the draft when somebody
draft.
The draft.
And she brought that bullshit.
Right, dude that got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. She did a couple times. He played like Paul George. She made a big thing about his allegations because remember he made the gunshot fingers and got in trouble or whatever. She made a big thing about his allegations. Turned out his shit was false. He got cleared of everything. She never, you know what I'm saying, ran it back to apologize or make it, you know what I'm saying, make the apology as big of a story as, you know what I'm saying, what she did on draft day.
Hold on 1 second. But Stephen A. Smith, if you hear this, I have a problem with you taking up for it on that situation, saying you would have did the same thing because I watched your show since 2007 and you wasn't like that.
Well, this is why I disagree. I was just gonna say that though, because we don't know if she really owes an apology on him being wrong about Buddy, or if ESPN does. Because if ESPN puts something on that teleprompter, it's her job to read it.
And that's what Stephen A. was saying.
This could be ESPN weaponizing her on us, and Stephen A. could be telling the truth because whatever the fuck they put on that teleprompter, that nigga gonna read it because he getting paid handsomely. He gonna say what that motherfucker.
The one thing I say I agree with Stephen A. sticking up for her with is only because I know you're talking about the Dez Bryant shit because Dez kind of snapped on her to bring up, you know what I'm saying, her parenting and her childhood and her schooling. None of those things directly have anything to do with what you say on television is in regards to these players and what their background was. If Dez would have stuck to the main topic and just kept it at when this NBA draft prospect was going through X, Y, and Z, you made sure to, you know what I'm saying, magnify what he was going through. I X out all that shit you said about her parents and what she grew up in her school and all that. Leave all that out and just make sure that you go from that point to, all right, now make sure you magnify Josh Giddey shit the same way you did, dude.
Yeah,
because the same way, right, the same way that dude was never convicted, he didn't do no time in jail. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, this is some shit this is set in stone. These were allegations that you made sure to put on the forefront. Okay, put Josh Giddey allegations on the forefront.
Yeah.
So
they're not doing
like that's the only thing I feel like Stephen A. wasn't wrong for sticking up for her.
When did they meet, and how long have they known each other?
Well, the part of the story I saw was saying that he met her in the club, and so he thought she was over 21.
My thing
is, then that's a whole different thing too. Because
I done been with a girl that got in the club when she was 15.
But until I know the real story,
allegedly,
I know plenty of people with fakes.
Yeah,
that had fakes for I don't know how long.
When I was 15,
and maybe that's how the relationship ended.
That is how it ended.
I was just saying he probably found out how old she was. He was like, "Whoa!"
My whole thing with this conversation is all maybes. Like until the real story come out, we won't even know.
And that's why I say I feel like that's what makes this a story. Is I feel like this is all surrounded around the fact that Malika Andrews ain't made this into a thing.
Oh, that's a big part. If
she had of broadcast this and made it as big as she's made all these other stories, I don't feel like this would be as much of a conversation in the forefront of these what ifs and everything, because it'd be like, I bet it's out there. Now it's up for the NBA to do something. But right now it's looked at as, oh, y'all trying to sweep this under the rug because that man ain't even missed a game. He ain't even missed a game yet.
Which
Josh Giddey out there playing still.
I don't blame the NBA because I'm like, shit, you know.
Nah, you got to sit him down while the investigation is going on.
And that's my thing. I feel like if it was a black dude, they definitely
would sit down.
They would sit him down.
Oh yeah, the NFL would have had you sitting.
No,
but the reason why I said how long have they known each other, when they meet and all that?
Because it's allegations.
I've been told I done been with a girl that was 8 years older than me. I done been with a girl that's 6 years older than me. So while you out of high school, freshman, sophomore year of college, I'm just getting into high school. Now, as adults, we don't think about it because I'm 25, 26, 27.
Right, you're legal.
And you whatever age you is as the female or as the male or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at it as school perspective, it's like that's.
I won't even look at it like that because if if it's right, it's only a 3-year difference between those two. They was in high school at the same. She could have been a freshman. He was a senior.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't even look at it like it's a bad thing.
I can't really argue because at the end of the day, it's still him being only 19 or 20.
Because I done been,
and her being 17 or 16.
I done been
so
a fucking
we was in the
senior
school at the same time.
I done been a senior in high school and a freshman and slipped her number in my phone and motherfuckers' mamas then got to being on bullshit with me talking about they'd fuck up my life. We both in high school is the thing. Like we might have a class together.
How you know her daughter get caught doing that to an older person and she just
that's not my problem.
And she speculate all y'all.
You need to get on your daughter. Don't get on me.
She do. She was getting on both y'all. She probably
don't get on me.
She probably said something to her daughter too.
I don't got shit to do with that. Your daughter tried to talk to me. Get on your daughter.
She probably did.
Then don't talk to me about it.
Talking about, girl, you out here sucking dick.
You sucking dick for money.
Sticking niggas in the basement sucking dick. You ain't helping out on the light bills?
Shit, if you gonna fuck with somebody, at least let them bring in some money.
Funny as fuck.
Damn.
That ain't got shit to do.
So now let's get into this G Herbo and Funny Marco.
Right.
Yeah, you were saying earlier it was like he updates or something. I ain't seen no update.
He went back and touched back on the situation in a new interview.
He did a stand up too.
Right. I mean, not a new interview.
He did stand up.
That was not a new
not
interview.
with Chris
He did
Brown.
a stand up. You funny as hell.
Where is it at? I need to watch that. Where he do
I
stand up?
seen the clip.
Right.
On IG.
It's just a clip.
That's all I've seen.
Yeah, I seen a clip.
Was he still doing like his real dry humor?
I mean,
Like was he talking real like?
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I
his
like
niche.
that. I like that.
That's
So I
his,
wanna-
that's his pocket. But I think going back to the original event itself, I really feel like if you come on to a show and you know that this is the basis of the show, that it's gonna be these antics and humor and this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna hit you with some off the wall type questions or whatever, you know what you stepping into. As the guest, I am under the impression that, okay, I've seen how you are musically, this, that, and the third, so I should have an idea of who I'm bringing onto the show. If you now want to flip the script and turn into like some over the top like asshole, it's like now you're making it an uncomfortable situation, and I feel like that was unnecessary uncomfortability.
So
I agree with you.
I'll say this: Southside lame as fuck for not getting into that character until Herb got it.
I've been hearing that.
That's
a
how
lot.
I feel.
I've been hearing that.
If you gonna be that, be that.
That Southside was not.
He
turned
was
up like
super
that
laid
until
back,
Herb showed
and then
up.
Herb stepped in, and then he amped up
So
his character.
question is, did Herb amp it up or did Southside amp it up?
No, Herb amped it up. But Herb is a regular ass street nigga from Chicago. You know,
I seen him in other shit.
Get some liquor in his system. You know what to expect
he
from
don't be
him.
like that, so I don't know.
Right, I feel
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
way.
I seen him in other
seen
shit.
Herb in other.
And he
I've
just
seen him in other
seemed so
interviews.
cool.
he
No, I've
was-
seen Herb in other interviews, but he wasn't drunk.
So my whole thing is
he was drunk.
Since the allegations of this whole like him swiping cards or whatever, he been on this.
That was facts, bro. They
Okay,
proved
that's
that.
facts.
Yeah.
But since that happened, he been on this spiral with like how he is expressing himself off the lick. So in previous interviews, he's been cool. He's been still laid back, relaxed, calm, whatever. But since then, it's been like he been having this whole fuck it mentality. And that's why I said, you gotta know KYP, know your personnel. This don't just apply to sports. This is everyday life. Herb is he now. I'm 20. We literally have this same exact birthday. And when I'm off that lick, I'm not the same as Herb. But if I'm going through some shit, you could probably tell the difference. That's why I'm saying, like, Southside was Southside how he was, and then Herb stepped in. It's like, oh, shit, it's time for the shit starters now. Like, now I'm finna be on bullshit. Herb is going through some shit, and he just like, fuck it. And ain't nobody telling him.
I think he is because he going to jail,
that's
bro.
a different
That's what I'm saying.
introspective.
Only because I seen
he going through
after
some
he
shit.
got his case,
Yeah.
I still seen them on interviews where he was drunk and he was just dancing, he was cooling.
Yeah.
and he been
I
chill.
seen
So
Herb
I
20,
can't say
20 women versus
you
Herb.
may have assumed he was drunk.
I feel like the way
In
they
this
turned up was
situation,
playing,
he
bro.
was very clearly, evidently drunk, and
Watch
was in a
that interview.
situation where
20
it
women
was
versus
okay to
Herbo.
drink.
I saw that he was drunk as hell.
He was drunk as fuck. Had all the women in there blue.
Or something, so
hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every female in there was blue.
He was in off the perks.
Regular, I can deal with 20 females drunk or sober. I can deal with 20 females regular. If I'm going through some shit, I don't know how to handle it. And then I get licking in my situation. Now I'm more off the handle.
Like the way he was talking, you could tell he was like gone.
Yeah,
he was
slurring.
Like,
I ain't seen this one. You said it's 20 women versus her.
Yeah, they have him like walk up, introduce themselves, and he either like add them to his team, or pass.
Type shit.
Okay.
Well, he told every female, he was like, hell no, all y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. And all the females was like, fuck it then. They all left. Even the dude that run the show, he was like, well, shit, I'm going to get up out of here. He had to do the questions himself.
I seen the clips. I ain't seen the...
He had to do the questions himself.
I've been seeing little snippets here and there, but I didn't know this was a thing.
He was like,
a whole video. I know it's a whole video.
Motherfucker say, hey, heard, now it's your turn to ask them questions. Fuck that. He completely off it. He was like, nah, y'all ask me. And the producer or whatever had to be like, all right, I'm going to ask the questions. He didn't say it out loud, but that's the mode he stepped in. Because Herb so off it. That's what I'm saying. Like me.
Or he was just being faithful to his queen.
Fuck that. Nah, hell no.
My nigga.
Like a month or two before.
Black men don't cheat. But I'm saying, when we going through some shit, motherfuckers know me. Like I said, me and Herb got the same exact birthday.
No, just say y'all Libras.
Right.
Be going through that.
Lead at a Libra thing.
Libras, when we going through some shit,
don't go through shit like that. All that.
When we going through some shit, we going through some shit because all we know is love. Like even if you my homie, I love you, bar none. This shit is to the utmost. If I'm going through some shit, I don't know how to cope with that. If I'm sober, I can keep it to myself and be cool. I could be in the background. I put the fake smile on. But once that courage getting me, them spirits getting me. All drunk minds speak the truth.
I don't believe in it either.
So I'm just unwinding completely.
I don't either. I think sometimes you get some shit in you and you just saying some shit that just happened to be on your mind at that moment.
Fuck that.
But
so if you're not a drunk man speaking the truth, if you was sober and some shit popped in your head, if you sober, you know. I ain't gonna say that shit.
So that's just having a filter.
Let me ask you a question.
That doesn't mean I'm
that's
speaking
a sober man speaking the truth. A filter is holding your truth.
Listen. So if I'm sober and I say 1 + 1 is 2, right? I'm sober. I get fucked up. I say, dog, 1 + 1 is 30.
Is that a drunk mind speaking the truth?
Nigga, you tweaking.
I ain't tweaking. You see what I'm saying?
Cause you still gotta move with. I still move with common sense.
Right, you moving the goal. Hey, what that button say? You moving the goalpost.
I'm still moving with common sense.
Y'all not hearing, little bro. The truth that's being revealed is that person slow as hell. That's what it is. It's still showing the truth.
He moving the goalpost because that was a hell of an example.
Right.
At the end of the day, like I said, if you are drunk, sometimes you are only saying shit that just happens to pop in your mind right then.
That's a fact.
Not you telling the truth. That's you just saying some shit that came in your mind.
If you get drunk because you can't handle shit, right? You know you love your mama. So you be like, I can't stand your ass. Do you really mean that shit?
Right. Is that you speaking the truth?
I'm never
or were you just upset right before you got
drunk? You don't know because you never been that fucked up though.
I didn't been fucked up.
Around your mama?
Not around my mama.
Right. So you don't know.
I didn't been fucked up before. I've never said nothing while
you don't know if you're fucked up.
I've been told.
I'm gonna stop you now. You don't know. If you have to be reminded of what's taking place. Right. When you that fucked up, you are reminded of what took place. You don't know what happened.
I don't like it. I go with the reminder. I don't get reminded.
I go with the notion of you don't have a filter then.
I don't believe this whole when you drunk you speak the truth. You just saying whatever the fuck in the mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Because niggas say bullshit when they drunk. That's why they be saying the beer goggle shit. A female walk in, you damn that bitch bad as hell. That ain't the truth. Nigga, I'm fucked up right now. This ain't the goddamn truth. This ain't right. I just was horny.
Bring it back to the last report. If you was we not
see what I was gonna go right. Yeah. I was fucked up,
but you was.
But I knew right from wrong.
You wasn't fucked up then. You wasn't. If you was fucked up, he would have took her ass down in the truck.
You feel me?
Look at
she was hot and ready.
From what I heard,
she was Little Caesars.
From what I heard, right, she was trying to take some shit down.
She was Little Caesars, hot and ready.
He wasn't drunk enough.
I wasn't drunk enough.
And we would have had him drunk enough. He was like, yeah, I took that down.
Hey, shout out to all the old school rappers. Because I was finna say, what P.D. Pablo say? I ain't drunk enough to do that. I was not drunk enough to do that.
I'm happy you did that though.
Right, that's a good segue, man. Good segue.
I'll shout out all those school rappers, man.
Oh man, hey, who your top female rapper?
Right, what is your
right
now? What is your top female rapper? At least 3.
At least 3. That's tough.
Nah, say what you said off camera.
Right.
No, say what you said.
That's tough for me.
Because what?
Because I don't listen to female rappers, but I will say.
No, that what you say after that statement.
The reason why I don't
outside?
listen,
Like you in the club, you gonna hear some. I'm
gonna hit some
Right.
shit when I'm in the club, and I'm gonna step to it. But I just don't listen to female rappers.
So
right now.
so base your top 3 off that. Then give me a top 3.
I fuck with Lotto because I've listened to her rap. She bad as fuck. If I can talk to Lotto right now, I swear to God.
Real fight. I'll whoop your ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This nigga.
Oh,
Now, you can have anybody. Her and Gloretta.
What about
everybody else?
Shout out to
what
Lotto.
about
Glorilla decent too.
Shout out to Lotto.
You know,
But Sasha go hard. Ooh.
Sasha go hard. I've been following Sasha go hard.
Sasha, I fuck with you.
2010.
You a cold ass rapper, and you a very beautiful woman.
I saw Sasha in the club. I had my camera, but the pictures was too dark. So Sasha, if you see this, I owe you a shoot. Bro, hit my line.
I owe you a shoot.
I owe you a shoot.
Hit his line.
He can shoot it.
Hit his line. I just want to be at the shoot.
Shout out Sasha go hard.
I just want to be at the shoot.
Sasha go hard. Tough though. Lyrically, she tough.
For real.
Lotto,
If
Sasha.
EJ would have took rapping serious, we would have had a feature with her. But
that's
he
definitely a fact.
Man,
this
I
nigga
got
definitely got in
stories
touch
about
I
with
was
her.
gonna ask when I came in,
Taking
like, when
rap
we get some more
serious?
finesse, man.
Man, I've been
Taking
on
rap
bullshit.
I heard you got some shit to vote. Just chill.
I do.
Hold on,
Hey,
wait. We not gonna change this. We gotta give out.
We not gonna change
right.
it. We not gonna change it. But we definitely we can talk about how I was getting a fucking feature from the boy.
Look,
Illy.
this nigga talking about we not gonna change it and bring it back. Now,
We can talk about how I got a feature from the boy
bring back
Illy
the women, G.
for EJ Finesse back in the day. But
That's a fact.
so we
That's
got Sasha go hard. We got Lotto. Shout out Dreezy.
I love Dreezy.
hard. That's
Dreezy,
hard.
I was gonna ask you to my prom. We literally the same age. I know what high school you went to. I was gonna, shoot my shot, but I didn't because, reasons unknown to you. Reasons unbeknownst to you. I did not ask, but I was gonna ask Dreezy to my prom. So,
You should have.
You should.
Dreezy.
Big shout out to
Lotto.
Dreezy.
Sasha go hard.
What
Y'all
about you,
tough
B?
as fuck.
That's tough.
BJ.
That's tough.
I'm gonna base it off like who I feel like really running the game right now. I gotta give it
for sure.
right now. But fair warning, like this is shot before Nicki dropped Pink Friday. I'm not even big on Nicki, but I think she's gonna drop a classic for some reason.
You think it's gonna be a classic?
I think she's gonna drop a classic. I feel like she's finna.
Politically correct.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't be correct about that. But I feel like running the game right now, like sexy everywhere.
Everywhere.
Sex, she everywhere. You can't duck her.
Hey,
bro.
red my favorite color.
Oh,
Shorty.
bro, exactly. You can't duck her.
Red is my favorite.
I feel
color.
like Lotto on a crazy feature run,
Bro.
and then her light skinned twin Ice Spice, like her presence in pop culture. Like she touching pop culture right now. Like every time with a TikTok, you can't deny her.
That's a fact. Ice Spice.
Well, I ain't even gonna say all that, but shout out Ice Spice.
My 3 would have to be. I definitely got Lotto first right now. Lotto she the feature killer. Like she said, she been putting belt to ass all summer. She wasn't playing. She been going
Lotto,
fucking nuts.
She's so fucking fine. I'm shooting my shot right now.
All right,
Lotto is so fucking fine.
BJ, go in the room.
Shout out Lotto.
Get the shit front under the vote. You finna be missing them, brother.
Whoever
I'll replace you in April.
whoever wins gotta get through the final boss. That's 21 Savage. So good luck to y'all.
Right.
Do I look like I'm worried about 21?
Hey, she's something to fuck up.
If we
Pussy put up.
If we talking about hands, I'm not worried about a lot of people.
Oh, who talking about hands? You ain't heard him.
Nigga, you ain't even gonna get a chance to touch nothing. Talking about hands.
If you do, he slide a game, he keep a knife. He done said like 4 songs.
Right.
Like, even if you ain't got no strike, he gonna stab you.
Bro, you remember the 2x4? That nigga thought he had a chance too.
I remember that vividly.
How'd that go for him?
I remember that vividly.
How that go?
The point ain't about 2x4. It's about straps. Niggas don't fight no more, bro.
He talking about 2x4. He need to worry about 223s.
Fuck all they talking about.
He worry about the wrong numbers.
What did you say?
I'm telling a lot of right now. I got a 2x4 on my pants.
Bro, come back.
Fuck what they talking.
He been saving that since he was pouring his drink up.
Right. Talking about a 2x4. You worry about 223s coming at his
Oh yeah, start your list over.
You got my back, right?
So I had to run that back.
Yeah,
You
run
got
that
my
back,
back. That's all that matters.
Oh, of course.
All right, cool.
Of course. Way back, bro. Way.
Yeah, all right, bet.
I got Lotto
what you on.
first. She been on her feet. She on her J. Cole version of the feature killer.
Yeah, she is.
Like for real. Cause I ain't gonna act like lyrically, she nasty as hell with it. Like she definitely got it lyrically. Sexy Red, I gotta get for the culture. I gotta get a Sexy Red as number 2. Like she ain't really on that shit lyrically, but as far as impact,
she getting that shit.
Her impact
yeah,
strong.
like off camera, I was saying like
she
how
getting that
CEO Trail had that fuck you bitch song. I can't even remember the name.
Doing
of
all
it.
that extra
Yeah,
shit,
doing
you
all that
stupid.
extra shit,
You
you stupid bitch.
Yeah, he lost his top.
Like I feel like the correlation of that and fuck my baby daddy is like
one and the
shit.
same.
Right, it's one and the same. CEO Trail went crazy with that shit, and it's like shit. Hey, Sexy Red going crazy with her shit. She's doing it in the female version.
True.
And then my third one, I gotta damn near go with Meg, cause
She been killing. She coming out with an album.
she then went from hot girl summer being her whole dynamic to now she really showing like, nah, I could spit though for real. Cause that Cobra shit, well, that shit was different. Like whatever Partisan Fontaine, whatever he didn't put her through.
Yeah.
Hey, you giving her ammunition, my nigga.
Nah, don't say that.
Cause she
if you didn't hear his
spitting.
song, you can't.
Yeah,
I
He
did
kept
hear
back
his
there.
song,
It was
but that
cool.
doesn't change the fact that he gave her ammunition. I ain't saying shit about who did better,
yeah,
whose was harder. Who I'm saying you gave her
The ammunition she needs
to go
to go
out and put Cobra out. Right? If all that hadn't took place, maybe we wouldn't get this lyrical version of her really saying some shit on the song. It might have been another
I
ass
love
clapping song.
when they really pop their shit like
Yeah.
bar wise.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause I ain't gonna
bars,
hold you.
that shit,
Nah,
yeah.
the WAP shit with Cardi, all right, that was hard. This
Yeah.
last shit with Cardi, I was not fucking with it at all.
I think they forced
that was
That was- yes,
definitely
that
the
was
label
super
or
forced.
somebody.
That was right. That was a
sitting there
label
like,
put.
let's do it
Money
again.
grab.
Yeah,
They literally
that
did
was
the
a label
same
push.
thing.
that was
forced.
definitely a money grab. That was a money grab.
But that pushes to my point of why she's my third, because to bounce back from that with Cobra, like,
But she been
oh
said
no,
she
I
write
could
her
really
own
make more
shit,
than
though.
bullshit. I
Yeah.
can make some
whole
real
time,
shit.
if you really, all right, don't judge me. I fuck with Meg. I got a couple of her albums on my playlist.
Shout out
And
Meg
these is
Style.
only my
She-
rappers
I
because
got a couple
if
songs.
it comes to the
Yeah.
R&B
Got that
joint,
shit.
SZA killing everybody.
SZA definitely.
SZA is on top of the
Summer ain't never
fucking
done with
game.
her. I feel like they twin towers.
Summer can be a if it's a 1A 1B, Summer is 1B. But I definitely SZA's on
SZA,
top of
I
shit.
feel like
SZA stepping on
top
shit
of
right
shit.
now.
She's stepping on shit, bro.
You know, I
Ari
respect
Lennox.
that, but SZA's on right.
I
all
love
her
me some
shit.
Ari.
Ari
That's my
Lennox.
thing with R&B people. I don't know why.
Ari Lennox is so fucking.
Y'all saw
What-
they threw the water
Bruh.
bottle at her?
And she got on that shit.
But I
bro.
love
Hey,
because he still
get
got
him
that
the
cute
fuck
ass
up outta
voice
here.
though.
Hell
Nah,
yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
she.
Ari Lennox,
fuck you
man.
up. I'm like, damn, Ari, I love you, sir. You
She's
so
so
sweet.
much fucking
Funny as
pressure,
hell.
bro.
Ari
She's
Lennox.
She's such a
Oh,
fucking
God.
lady.
Oh,
And you
God.
know,
Yeah,
I
she
said
is.
my shit about female. I love me a lady. She's such a fucking lady, man.
That's what's
I
up.
fuck
All
with
right,
Ari
so
Lennox,
mine would
man.
be.
Right. Who your top 3 female rappers?
I'm gonna go probably 4 or 5, but it's
This motherfucker.
Right.
I'm
Gotta
special.
be extra.
cause I love Jersey. I'm not gonna never put on not no list. Jersey is not.
Hey,
Mine was based off of right now.
Yeah, but
Big
yeah,
Threes,
I
that
like
wasn't
right
a-
now.
No,
Jersey,
no,
when
she's
you
still dropping
when
music,
you
though.
ready to look up to a nigga,
I follow.
let me know.
Be easy, cause I follow. I follow her on IG. You look. She been dropping shit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I fuck with Jersey, and she was just on
me
the
go play
last
that.
Dream, not Dream, the last Dreamville album. She was
yeah,
on that
she-
shit.
she blacked
was
out
on
on
that
there.
shit. Hell yeah.
She
Smoke
blacked
that
out on
shit.
that
Okay.
shit.
Smoke that
Which
shit.
means also she got a platinum plaque for that.
Yeah.
Hell
because that
yeah.
went plat.
Shout out to
Damn.
you.
So she got
Okay.
a plaque. Yeah, she
Smoke
went
that
platinum.
shit.
My boy Saba got
so-
one like that, bro. Yeah,
Hit up Heroes on 87, get a 5 piece with some mouse sauce.
yeah,
Go
there
ahead,
you
bro.
go.
But all right, then I'm gonna go Cardi. Cardi smoke shit too.
Kari definitely.
Yeah.
I see why he's
Definitely,
saying
yeah.
more than 3. Go ahead.
But Lotto's
Hey.
only reason Lotto
Lotto,
is
this
behind
is not
Cardi
numerical.
because Cardi she kicked the door for him without Cardi.
For Lotto?
So you definitely doing all the time.
I was
right
following
now.
Lotto before Cardi.
Lotto.
No. When I say
Lotto was on that rap game shit with Jermaine Dupri.
I'm not saying it like that.
But we talking about in the dope for real. When Cardi popped off, Lotto wasn't even thought of.
Yeah.
But when I'm saying when Cardi did what
with
she
that
was doing,
feature.
Yeah,
and that
Bodak
feature,
Yellow.
and then she kicked that shit in. Lotto just got hot 2 years ago.
They both
Like, she
Bodak
been-
Yellow down there diamond by this point. That shit
She
went
been
so
out for a
hard.
minute.
No, but he's saying that
I'm
Cardi
just
is the one
saying
that
Cardi
put
been-
Lotto in the dough.
So how
Yeah.
we say Nicki carried the rap game?
Yeah.
It was a time where there was no Nicki. It was just Cardi and City Girls and shit. Lotto rap. So I'm not saying she's not.
Oh yeah, Lotto
Yeah,
rap.
she
for
do.
real.
So that's
rap.
why when I mean she's carried. That's why I put Cardi in. Cardi talk ass shit, but Cardi got fuck bars.
Cardi rap.
And that's what she
That's
carried.
hard.
And then that's how Lotto go in.
I
That's
think
a
you
fact.
can tell too the ones that are
yeah.
there because they love rap and the ones that are there just trying to make
Yeah.
it bag.
Yeah.
out there.
And then, get a little hard right here. Glorilla.
Got to
I fuck with
Glorilla. Yeah, you gotta
Glow.
fuck with Glow. She real as fuck.
Big Glow.
Yeah, Big Glow.
That's not even Big Glow. Big Glow is our homie.
Yeah,
But-
Big Glow from out here. That's Lil Glow.
But,
that's Lil
yeah,
Glow.
man,
That's
and that's it.
medium-sized
That's
Glow.
my fault.
That's
So
your Mount
you
Rushmore.
got Lotto, Cardi,
Dreezy,
Glorilla, and Dreezy.
Yeah.
There was a
Okay.
film.
That's a
And
nice
Nah,
Dreezy-
he only said 4.
And Glorilla is like fucking dirt to me. She's the voice for the bitches.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. She's the
Okay.
voice for the women.
women. Shout out to the women.
I mean, shit.
Like when we say
I
not,
can't even knock that.
That's
I
what
was waiting to
I'm
see how you
saying.
gonna explain that.
Yeah,
but
that-
Sexy
yeah,
Red
she
is
was.
cool, and she do a lot of thought
Sexy
shit.
Red, yeah, she the voice
But
for the hoes.
She the voice of the thoughts for
But
sure. She the
Glorilla be
voice of the
like,
thoughts.
she don't be like, I'm by her getting and sucking.
You know what? That's my problem.
He
'Cause I
eating my
told
ass,
you,
he
I
about
don't
to
like
dip.
hoes
Like-
and bitches.
Everything
I love
is
the
she
ladies.
finna finesse this nigga, and then she's gone. She's not getting finesse.
Big Smooth.
She's a
love the
finesse
ladies.
sir.
Big Smooth love. the
And
ladies.
that's the voice. All the girls love that shit.
Yeah.
all that to
I
say.
mean, bars. I think she's coming up rapping for real too. So her bars ain't there yet, but she definitely coming. She remind me of Vaughn.
Vaughn.
I could agree. I could see some of that.
Like,
but
you
the
know
team
what?
she with too, she
Cause-
gonna come out with some hits.
And then her tone.
Yeah.
Her tone adds to like, cause that offbeat shit, cause of how deep her voice is, I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I fuck with
but
that
she
shit.
real funny. Like if I could send her open
nigga
verse,
said
I
how
would be
deep her
funny
voice
in
is.
my verse and try to make her do some funny shit on the record. Cause she funny
True.
as hell.
She
Funny
is.
as fuck.
Her lives and shit.
Yeah, she
hysterical.
hilarious.
She is. She funny.
But
as
ain't
hell.
in her personality just open? Like she be like,
It
damn.
is,
Hey.
and I feel like that's a niche of this generation of these female rappers. Like
They need a personality.
The Nickies in them, they so stern and so intense that they got this bad rap of not being easy to communicate with. This generation of female rappers, they all seem like they
Yeah.
kick it.
Easy
Every
going.
time you
Oh,
watch
yeah.
a
They
live,
Oh, yeah, we
you
go
see
anywhere
Summer
with her.
Walker, Sukiana, and
Shout out
fucking
Sukiana, she
what you call it? They all kicking it like.
I'm not saying
Motherfuckers is all like
just
having
saying.
a good time together, like Sexy Red. The three of them, they all
they all-
kicking
they
it and
all
having a
having
good
a good
And
time.
time.
I fuck with Glow too because she with the shits too. She told
Shit starters.
damn, what's the old girl name that's from City Girls?
JT, oh no,
JT.
yeah.
She was with the
Hey,
shit.
JT,
yeah.
so hey, she bad as fuck too.
JT is bad. And I thought she could rap, but then I started hearing her rap more, and I don't know yet.
I
JT can
seen
rap.
the documentary
JT
for
can
the
rap.
Nah,
for
when I
City
say-
Girls.
What's if you had
I've
to
been
pick a
listening
city
to her
girl? Which one you
music, and
taking?
it kind of
JT.
JT.
Picking for what?
Just
No, you talking about
whatever
rap?
come
it-
to your
in
mind
general.
first.
Hey, you
JT.
talking about sex? Or you talking about
Sex,
a verse?
JT.
Is they
Looks,
different answers?
JT.
Yeah.
Personality,
That's
JT.
why I said for what. If you talking
JT.
about somebody to kick it with,
Carisha.
and I'm trying to be on
Carisha,
some like
please.
business
Shout
shit
out
and everything,
Carisha.
a Carisha.
Carissa,
Yeah,
please.
shout out.
If it's a business move, a money move, or just want to kick it move, them all Carisha.
Smash.
Them all Carisha.
Smash them all Carisha.
I'm smashed.
But if I need a verse, because I'm trying to
I don't
rap,
know.
I'm JT. What you on, shorty?
Hey,
I-
JT is
Y'all
a
smashing
fucking
JT?
time.
I smash
At
it.
first, it was JT, but I didn't switch to Carissa on that one.
Carisha more
with JT.
valuable monetarily because of her pod, because of her relationship with Diddy.
What
because
pod? My bad.
For the AnTellEm
Carisha,
pod.
please,
You,
whole
you ain't
time.
seen none of Carissa, please.
She,
Talking about the 5 podcasts she got in the last 2 years.
she's
Well,
won
it's really
pod
just
of
like
the
an
year 2
interview
years
show,
in a
yeah.
row. Matter of
Oh,
fact,
you watched somebody, you know that shit was paid for.
But
regardless if it's paid for or not,
4 episodes.
it's an accolade.
It's quality. It's quality, not better than quantity.
Hey,
you could put out 100
because he
episodes
shooting.
of
Look,
bullshit
because
and
that Kevin
episodes.
Gates episode, she snapped with that Kevin Gates shit.
That's just because he was over.
I love the Herbo interview.
The Herb episode, right? The Herb episode.
He was decent too.
If it's that's because it's sexual.
JT's episode was decent.
You can say that
because it was
about,
awkward at first.
You can definitely
if
say
it's
that about
sexual,
any other
you
podcast.
can get that.
You can talk about $1 million worth of game platform, and they could.
What's Angela Yee show?
Drink shots get the dough in.
Lip service.
Lip
service don't get popping until the motherfuckers get sexual.
Yeah.
Red table talk get sexual. It's the sexual shit for the females. It's the sexual shit.
But I just said I can't
shit for everybody.
because in the hood,
because ain't no nigga gonna click on no shit with
fucking
because ain't no
Ari
I'm saying
Carisha, please. I definitely watched that. I was like, oh shit, they
that's
kissing
what I'm
everything.
saying. No. I'm saying a male clicks on a female's podcast for the sexual shit. A male does not click on a male's podcast to hear anything sexual at all. A female will click on male or female podcast to hear anything sexual. It don't matter if it's a male or a female.
That's an opinion. I can't.
That's an opinion, yeah. Because Fresh and Fit had nothing but them females on there, and they was having wild conversation. And I was looking at that shit. That Andrew Tate nigga was over interesting. Like them niggas on there, they
I ain't
like,
never clicked on nothing with Andrew Tate in it. I don't know what it is.
I clicked on female podcasts and I watched. I can't remember their name, but I watched them because they had great content and it wasn't sexual.
I ain't gonna lie. I will, but that was what I was gonna say earlier.
If a nigga is talking about booty butt cheeks, or if a girl is talking about booty butt cheeks, I'ma watch.
When it come down to female rappers,
it don't matter who talking
we
about.
We named our rappers, but that's not to say shout out to Queen Latifah, MC Light, Lady of Rage. Who else we got?
Go ahead on your old school.
Eve, Trainer, Kim, Foxy.
Salt and Pepper,
Charlie Baltimore.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to all of y'all.
I understand.
Y'all the pioneers
we did, but
hey,
the question was right now. So
ain't nobody say Missy. I got
Missy Elliott. What? Missy Elliott is like
that's
the fucking golden
even
standard.
Though when I was a shorty on like the videos in the morning,
I put my thing down, flipping it, reverse it.
She used to scare the fuck out of me, bro.
Earlier,
I turned to channel 11 so fast, scared the fuck out of me, bro.
Hell, not channel 11. This man turned to PBS.
Yeah, bro, I had to get right. She was scaring me, gang.
What the fuck is Arthur up to? Cause she tweeting.
Bingo.
She's super fly. Super.
Hey, she snapped the Luda. They got it on the videos.
Yeah, definitely.
Luda the video goats.
Damn, not the video list. That's an interesting one.
That's a real shit to have. A video goat, motherfucker.
That's not 1 and 2 for real.
Shout out to Sosa.
Yeah.
Cause Keith like groundbreaking. Shooting videos in his grandmama crib for
with all the niggas
Lolo.
with poles and shit.
But
that's not groundbreaking because that changed the landscape. Missy Elliott and Luda and all them, you had nigga to have fake ass biceps.
You
probably paid $100 grand.
It take
per anchor arm.
It take a budget to put
didn't
together
take that
them
much.
videos.
$100 per anchor
but
arm.
You got to see what he's saying though. You got to see what he's saying though. Like,
lost that.
That's what I'm saying. He paid for the anchor arm.
Like what he's saying though.
Ain't
Like,
pay for shit.
Exactly. He changed the whole like if you making a video for it, you have to put as much you could into it.
Or AZ.
No, I disagree.
My apologies, AZ.
How many
I think if you had a budget, you had to put them in. I think niggas was doing the same thing.
Niggas
Soulja was doing, but the only thing was,
but look at
you caught on, and once you caught on, you couldn't do shit.
But go pull up the video for Crank That, bro. That's a big budget video. That's not him at his grandma crib.
The one at his grandma crib is him. He got the laptop open.
Since
he hit record.
Since he's done that, it's been a million videos shot like that. The
actual video.
Some went off, some did.
You know what? I give you that one.
Shout out Sosa.
Wait.
He was able to lower the bar.
Sosa like Chief Keef.
No.
Soulja Boy.
I didn't misunderstand.
That's why I said shout out
Sosa. I was wrong there. I take that back. I take that back.
House arrest. The video
because our people you didn't understand though. They were saying Sosa.
Yeah, my bad. I agree with y'all, man. I agree with y'all.
Because he did. Keith
but Sosa probably would say he the first rapper to shoot a video at his grandma.
He probably
He was
that nigga say he the first did everything.
She get that shit from Soldier. He was SOD Money Gang.
For a second, for a little second.
She said she love me, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, yo.
I don't know.
Well, you want to hit on this last topic, and then we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah.
So a slight sports topic. So with football, which that's your area of expertise. Now FSU just got snubbed. The first undefeated,
a major snub,
right? First undefeated college football team to get snubbed.
Because it's not like Florida.
The playoffs.
Florida ain't no football state. That's a football state.
Yeah, but they also based off. They also based off strength of schedule.
And the fact that their quarterback got hurt.
See, that's what I was hearing. It's the fact that the quarterback got hurt, and they were trying to justify it as you're not the same team now that you're.
Let me just put this asterisk on this though. I am an Alabama fan, so I don't give a fuck about Florida State getting snubbed. They need to get out the way. So whatever I say, they probably got the asterisk by it. It's a hidden agenda.
You know what's funny though? They was wrong. FSU should have went in because that backup could have came in
and showed the
fuck out. And then
that's how the quarterback from Michigan got on.
And let's say he beat Michigan.
That's how the quarterback from Michigan got on. Hey. Shout out JJ.
Now you got a new starting quarterback.
He got put on because the starting quarterback ain't do what the fuck you supposed to do.
In that room where they deciding who goes though, that's the debate.
That's just bias. That's bias.
That's the debate, but the debate it's not a. But that's what I'm saying. It's an opinion on the other side of that table that says who's more likely to beat Michigan though. Who's more likely to actually do it? Florida State with a backup quarterback or complete Alabama that just beat Georgia.
They got to sell tickets.
All they got
you gotta get viewers.
We all know.
Like I said, y'all all niggas. Alabama dick out y'all mouth. They lost a game. They wasn't supposed to beat us. The only reason this shit really started because remember Boise State got snubbed how many times for being undefeated and not making it to the playoffs. And then you just repeat the same cycle that you tried to not go through.
Because
that's why they expanded the playoffs.
Nick Saban is not finna go home if it ain't no.
And he finna say go first. This has been the worst Alabama team in the last 4 or 5 years.
Real quick,
the team that finally beat Georgia,
They just won their conference.
SEC championship.
No, still don't mean it's not the worst Alabama team in the last 4 or 5 years.
That mean the whole SEC
but
bad
you see it as a negative. That's a positive,
right?
Bro.
So are you saying the whole SEC bad then? If this is the worst team that's been won, is the whole conference the worst conference?
So
in the
shout
last
out
4
to the
years?
Big Ten.
What I'm saying is, first of all, I don't fuck with the SEC. So the ACC.
SEC is a money grab ass conference.
But
shout out.
What I'm saying is, just because it's the worst team, don't mean. I thought Georgia was a little bit overrated anyway.
Hell yeah.
I knew they've
been struggling this whole year.
But it's based on history.
And then Alabama been struggling all. Alabama, oh my, the play they won against Auburn.
Yeah.
Amazing. 4th and fucking 31. That nigga threw a dart.
In the end zone.
That's how they won the game. They would have been a 2-loss team.
Amazing.
That sound like a good victory to me.
No.
Say it again. Say it again.
The way you even just described it, that sounds like a good
shout out to the quarterback, bro. You got a good ass arm,
I was watching that, and I was finna turn the game off, and I was like, you know what? Even on 4th and goal from like 30 yards out, this game ain't over. And they scored a fucking touchdown, bro.
They scored a touchdown, and it's good. That's great. The team they was playing was a weak ass.
Right. Who they played?
It was Auburn. It was Auburn.
Auburn is a football school.
Auburn is not making the playoffs.
That always plays their best game against Alabama.
But they wasn't making the playoffs. I think they lost like 4 or 5 games. Auburn is not the same Auburn that beat them with Cam. It's not the same Auburn that been in the playoffs with. I think the last time they been to the playoffs.
You act like Florida State was just blowing people out with their back out.
Hey, how good? Okay,
no, but I was saying they still undefeated, so they deserve the opportunity to be there over Bama.
In a basketball conference. They undefeated in football
Michigan,
in a basketball conference.
Alabama is not
undefeated in the Big Ten. There's not even a Pac-12.
They undefeated. This is the same.
Washington is not.
The argument only came out because they
football or basketball.
Auburn might go undefeated
with Boise State, right?
Shout out to Boise State for having a fucking blue football field. Go ahead.
Who they beat that's better than Georgia?
Who
did Florida State beat that's better than Georgia? We have to look it up,
but they did beat some ranked teams.
Better than Georgia?
You giving them one credit? They lost to Texas.
Georgia went back to back.
Texas is in the playoffs.
And Texas was supposed to lose a couple times too, but they actually got a squad.
In the playoffs.
But
what about Washington? How good are they?
They Robinson don't play for them.
They good as fuck.
So Washington,
they the newcomers. They the ones ain't never been here before.
Hey, shout out to Uncle Nate.
They quarterback real.
Right. I know. I see they undefeated, but Washington ain't never been here before. Real. They ain't never been no high profile, prolific team.
What I'm saying is everything on them is real. Now, do I think they gonna make it?
Who
they
you
play
got?
Texas.
So could Florida State have replaced Washington?
Yes.
No, because they undefeated.
Only because they undefeated too.
No. If they had to play the game, that would be a good game. That's
that is the other question. Would you put them in instead of Texas or instead of Alabama?
Instead of Alabama.
So Alabama should be in.
It should be all. If everybody's undefeated, everybody's gonna be undefeated.
Why does Texas
begs the question?
Right. Why does Texas get a bye if they got a loss too?
Oh, because Texas beat Bama.
This begs the question though.
Damn,
if you got a team like Washington,
it's gotta be worse loss than Texas.
If you got a team like Washington that's undefeated,
they lost in the beginning of the season, and then they went on a run, but they beat everybody.
That's when Texas beat Bama.
But
if you got a team like Washington that's undefeated, and a team like Florida State that's undefeated, should they not have a play-in?
But next year they extended. It's gonna be what 18?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah. So you won't even have this no more.
Well, all I'm saying
so
is,
basically FSU just got fucked out of this year.
Yeah,
next year y'all gonna be good, but this year we can't do it. That's what I'm saying. They should have did the play-in, and then next year extended.
Football, you trying to get a college kid CTE, boy.
They should have did that shit.
You talking about the NCAA, the most rigged thing, the most corrupt system ever.
You can't do that with kids.
That's crazy, man.
You know what's crazy?
They just think about kids just started getting paid a year ago.
That's
how was making $1 billion off.
That's how
kids.
great. No, but no. You said they is still making billions of dollars off the kids, and they not cutting them in at all. They just gave them permission to make money off their own face.
Right. If I got a jersey,
they ain't cut them in.
Motherfuckers buying my jersey, then I'm making profit.
Yeah.
But if I got a jersey, motherfuckers ain't buying it, I ain't getting shit.
Well, nah, you still ain't getting money from that jersey. You only get money from whatever you do on your own.
But no, I think that is a part of it.
No, that's my likeness.
If they
my jersey,
you said jersey with my name on it, I'm getting cut in.
My jersey, I might get.
And that's only because of the Fab Five.
It's a lot of sports goes. College sports goes.
It's been a lot going on.
The Fab Five is
It's been a lot, but the Fab Five, the documentary of the Fab Five is what like stapled it. Cause motherfuckers let it be known.
No, bro.
My jersey.
You can't say that.
Did you see the Ben Simmons?
Can't say that.
They shot a documentary of Ben Simmons at LSU talking about why I'm going to class. I know I'm finna be the first pick. Like,
Ben Simmons has let it be known that nigga ain't.
They made it because it's a documentary, of course. But players are already saying the same shit. It's just the Fab Five.
No, I'm saying the Fab Five.
The bigger platform. But
right,
that's why I can't agree with that because shit. Motherfuckers won it. Damn, who was that dude from Michigan that won the Heisman? Damn, not Charles Wilson. Was it Charles Wilson?
I don't know what story you finna tell.
Number 2.
Charles and what's Desmond is the only ones, ain't
you talking about Shoelace?
I think Charles. Yeah, Charles Wilson. The number 2 jersey was hot. That nigga was raw as shit. Play receiver and fucking defensive back.
And they ain't cut him in nothing, of course.
Yeah.
If my jersey, if my name, my government name is on the back of that motherfucker
with my number, I need some ends.
Well, they do that now though. I don't think every school do it, but yeah.
Yeah, because some schools don't have names on the back.
Yeah.
So if your name ain't on the back, it's just a 55 jersey. I really don't owe you.
I don't need money off that shit.
But my name on it?
Nah, 55 my number. Y'all know what time
it is. That'd be my
knew who y'all came to shit for.
Your number is 32.
Funny as hell.
Well,
but I heard you had a hot take on the Bears, man. What you was going to say?
Right. Go ahead, drop your Bears take. That'll get us to the NFL.
In my opinion, dear Chicago organization, we the people of the city of Chicago.
No, they is not listening.
Would like for you to fire all the coaches.
For sure.
Definitely.
We would keep Eberflus if you just make him defense coordinator.
Do what y'all did to the Bulls, man.
Can I talk, bro?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, we wicked with the cut-ins.
Fucking up my train of thought. This nigga's talking about the Bulls and talking about the Bears.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, like let's get rid of everybody. We like Poles. We like what he's doing. Keep Justin Fields. We like the defense. If we can't keep Eberflus as a defense coordinator, let his ass go get Lovey.
I agree.
Facts.
Sure.
John Harbaugh Or is it Jim? I'm fucking the name.
That's John in Michigan.
Yeah. John is going to be a free agent.
Jim Harbaugh is Michigan. John is 40.
Yeah. Jim is about to be a free agent. He played for the organization. Go sign that nigga so we can win the fucking Super Bowl.
That's too funny.
The
Bears ain't winning no fucking Super Bowl.
But honestly, when I looked at the college playoff schedule, I said I want whichever outcome which would encourage.
They showing the
Jim
NFC picture now. Bears ain't even up there. They ain't even in the fucking hunt.
That's why we said that shit.
Not.
Whole time
they ain't even in the fucking hunt.
The Chicago Bears are.
We in the hunt for
walking around Chicago.
2 top 5 picks in the same draft.
The Bears are in the hunt for pride.
The last time we had 2 top 5 picks, you know what they drafted? It was a long time ago, but they drafted Dick Buckus and Gale Sayers back to back. That's the type of shit we need right now for sure. Like
we just drafted Mitch Trubisky. And then we got Justin
drafted
Fields.
Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck Mr. Trubisky.
It was a whole 4-year difference between Mr. Trubisky and Justin Fields. And the organization,
they gave
Chicago like 4 years is a lifetime or something.
The Chicago Bears need to figure out: are we black bears or are we brown bears? Or are we polar bears? Because of the 3, one of them is the most aggressive. Just saying.
Funny as hell.
Yeah, and we looking like. I'm just saying. They looking like black bears. You make a lot of noise, you can scare a black bear away. You make a lot of noise, a brown bear gonna be like, nah, this nigga ain't on shit. You make a lot of noise, a polar bear gonna be like, he might not be on shit, but I might have a better meal if I take a swim and go up to the next, iceberg or whatever.
Funny shit.
Saying.
I read
polar bears vicious
as fuck. They say
polar bears are vicious. But I'm saying
the polar bear is like if you right there, I'm gonna fuck you up just for fun.
Well then, goddamn it, the Chicago Bears need to be polar bears.
Unfortunately, we cannot be polar bears.
We need to be polar bears.
We don't live in a cold ass climate like that, but
nigga, we do.
Brown bears are very aggressive.
Polar
bears are extremely aggressive.
Yeah. But it's cold. But
it's cold to y'all niggas.
The last topic I want to hit on is with Tyreek Hill. Do y'all think he is finna be the first wide receiver in NFL history?
No, the first question, the better question is, do we accept the fact that if he do it
because of the season?
And they got an extra game.
If you got extra games, you can always get extra stats. I'll say that.
I agree. That's why I say I need him to clear it by like 80.
Yeah, he got a
clear a reasonable amount
about a game worth of yards.
Yeah, right. To make it look like you played the extra game.
If he end up with like 2,001 yards, that's like shitty, bro. Because he need to clear it the week before.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
If he cleared the week before, I definitely take it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But even if he clears it on week 18, and it's like I cleared it by, like he said, 80
like
yards.
80 yards.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
102 yards, something like, where it's like he just have a massive game. Then it's like, shit, I mean.
This nigga been doing work.
Week 17, he ended with 199, so that extra game is really like.
What
Shady McCoy say? Crazy work.
I'll say he at least need a $120
with the crazy work.
He need a $120 for me.
Need to clear by $120.
Yeah,
or do it by the week before.
Yeah, because 199 you really didn't make it. So that extra game just proved that you really needed that extra game to make
it.
Yeah, so you do about 130, 140.
I know he added on to it today, didn't he?
Yeah, it's gotta be what number does he need to get for it to be like this is all him? He did that shit. That's the number.
Yeah, I mean for him too, but yeah, like I said, 2,130. That's cool.
Facts.
Do you take the Dolphins serious? Can they do something in the playoffs?
Hell no.
The Dolphins.
Nothing.
I don't believe in Tua.
They are Dolphins.
Crazy.
But that's just my opinion.
People said the same thing about Hurts going to last season. He was playing in the Super Bowl by the end of the year.
Yeah, but then we seen Tua play actually good teams, and we still waiting for him to win the game.
So, do you feel that way about Dak?
Prescott?
Yeah.
No, because I seen him beat good teams.
It's just
but Tua ain't never beat a good team.
He averages 123 yards
a game.
So like you said, if he go over 120,
cheetah.
He valid.
Yeah,
cheetah's a cheetah.
Valid. So if he finishes with 2120, that's a valid.
Yeah, that's valid. I'm like, bro, go ahead. You got.
But the real thing is if he clear it in week 17.
Right.
If he do that, he did
if he clears it in week 17, or if he get 2120 by week 18,
then it's go. It's go.
Yeah. Nah, but
other than that, then it's like,
do you think the rest of the NFL will look at it like that?
Oh yeah, they might down and stop the game when he do that. Well, no, they won't.
No, I'm saying, do you think that they'll look at it as?
Nah, they won't stop the game, but they'll make it a big deal. They'll come on the Gramatron and all that.
But do you think the old heads or even current players will look at it like you only got it because it's an extra game?
Definitely gonna be some old heads that no matter what.
But does that extra game mean that much?
If he don't clear it before the game, then it's always gonna be an argument.
I'm not saying with just Tariq. No. I'm saying in general. Like, do NFL players ever comment on the fact that we got an extra game? Does it mean that much to everybody?
Some players do, some people don't. Like me, the Miami Dolphins, 72, they be happy when the team don't go undefeated.
Yeah, they do.
I be telling their ass all the time, y'all only won 13 games. That hurt you because y'all didn't play 17.
Right. Yeah, it's been
these
some
teams are going
13,
17. So that means y'all season, they played y'all season, plus then they did the wild card, the playoff division round, and the Super Bowl. So y'all 13 games
season,
don't add up to y'all 13 don't add up to 17.
And they the only undefeated team in NFL history.
Only 17. Only
Super Bowl.
undefeated team.
You know what happened to the other one?
Yeah,
lost them.
But that's why I get Tom Brady.
Fucking the Giants.
Hell yeah, against Eli.
Yeah, but nah.
Eli whooped him twice,
bro. That's that whole time. That's some goat shit.
That is some goat shit.
He said, "No, I'm better than my brother."
Bye, y'all. We don't end the pod.
That's some Isaiah Thomas
that's
shit.
a nice way to end it. The little brother do it better. You feel me? Word to Eli. You feel me?
The thing is,
when people ask who's the better Hall of Fame, what they say?
Oh, Peyton.
All right, which is the older brother.
I'm saying
that's the way to end the pod. The pod is over.
And tell them.